Hi everyone, today I'm going to tell you what an agent is in n8n, how it's different from ChatGPT, where you can use them, and how they're built. If you're just starting out with automation, it'll be really useful for you to watch until the end, because you'll understand why they're so popular. So, let's take a look. In front of us, we have a regular ChatGPT. It's basically a very smart brain that we can ask it questions, and it gives us answers. So what are agents in n8n? Agents in n8n are basically the hands that we can connect to this brain. These can be really popular services like Google, Microsoft, Slack, and others. For example, you can connect scheduled tasks to it, where it will automatically ask you for some information or provide you with certain answers every week, every day, or even every 5 seconds. Or, for instance, this agent can connect to any information sources. It could be a custom-built CRM system, or any data you have stored. It can fetch this data itself, process it, and present it to you in a convenient format. In fact, for us, n8n is the body. It's a body to which we can attach different modules. ChatGPT is the head. WhatsApp and Telegram are the hands to which we can interact. So, in front of us, n8n platform. And here, I'll quickly show you how the body is assembled with the head. So, for example, we start with WhatsApp. We want to connect WhatsApp and our ChatGPT. We've just given it hands, just one hand so far. Now we're connecting the head. Here's the head. We connect the brain. And now we have one hand already connected to the head, which has a brain, and we want to get something back. Some kind of response. So, in front of you is the simplest agent you can interact with on WhatsApp. You can send it a message on WhatsApp. It will process it using the same model, and give you a response back in WhatsApp. In fact, it's very similar to what's here. But here, you can only interact through the OpenAI app on your phone, or in this module in the web browser. But here, we can do things differently. Here, we can give it and train, for example, its memory. For example, vector memory using n8n. You can put any documents in here. They'll be stored here, and this will be a pre-trained database. What do I mean by that? Also, what else can you use the agent for? We can connect any tools here, like I mentioned to you. Let's connect a spreadsheet here. So, we've connected the spreadsheet, and now we can ask our agent, our smart, reasoning brain, to analyze the spreadsheet with our advertising metrics, give us some insights, and so on. This is something we can do like this. We can use it for personal purposes. For example, to have it add things to our calendar for us. Information about our meetings, or entered our to-do list, basically acted as our personal assistant. We can give it a tool so it can analyze, for example, our email. And it goes into our email, connects to our inbox, and analyzes the messages that are important to us. And when important messages come in, it sends them to us. Just take a look yourself at how many tools there are that you can connect. It's practically endless, with over 500 integrations. And that's not even counting the fact that you can connect any of your own integrations, the so-called custom ones, which you set up manually. So basically, almost any data source can be connected to smart reasoning models. So what's the difference? The difference is that ChatGPT is for communication here, while an agent is an independent unit that uses a reasoning model like ChatGPT, for example. But if you don't like ChatGPT, you can always switch it out for any other engine, Claude, Grok, and so on. So, there are a ton of options for clients, for analyzing the current business situation, for internal support, for HR, and so on. You can connect any tools you want. The ones you like, the ones you use, the ones you need. That's exactly why it's so popular. Agents in n8n are so popular because there are just so many of them. On my channel, there's a video where, for example, we gathered all the agents in one place. There are already more than 5,000 of them there. There's a video where we start building these agents from scratch. How to click the first plus, how to connect to this agent, what to write inside, what not to write, and so on. So if you're interested in the world of automation, you're welcome here. There are tons of possibilities, and so much has already been done. There are simple, clear steps for beginners, all the way up to more advanced skills. So I hope you'll be able to dive into this, and I hope I was able to convey a simple idea to you, why they are so popular. All the best, and goodbye.